Okay, hello there everybody. I'm a Jigsaw Killer. I speedrun this game. Tonight we're going to be showing off the hardest mode, as Dices was saying. Yeah, I guess we'll just go right into the game here. I'll do a countdown.
Yep, on your mark.
So AKUMU, one hit and it's all over. Worse than Nightmare. This is pure hell. So yeah, I'll do a countdown here for just to match the IGT. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, so yeah, this is Evil Within. This is the hardest mode in the game. Like we were just saying, you die in one hit. The things to point out with this difficulty is that, specifically on Nightmare and AKUMU, the enemies their animations are faster and so on. It makes them more aggressive than if you've played this game like on a first playthrough, which is, you have to select either casual or survival. The enemies' animations are a lot slower, but once you beat the game once and you unlock AKUMU mode, their animations are all sped up. They're more aggressive, and
smells like blood.
There's like new enemy placements as well, unique enemy placements when you select hard difficulty. And yeah, basically over the course of this speedrun, I'm going to just explain what I'm doing, best way to tackle some areas, and we'll go from there. So yeah, we're specifically doing new game AKUMU, starting out fresh. We're doing this with no DLC pack. Specifically, what that means is there is a pre-order pack for this game called the Fighting Chance pack. This gives you a double barrel shotgun, which is like really overpowered. It's more powerful than the regular shotgun you get, and before you start upgrading that. You also get 5k extra gel. You get these like really powerful bolts called the flame bolts, and they're very they're extremely powerful. They make the speed run more quicker. I think that's everything I'm talking about. You get poison bolts as well, but they're not as good. But you get one for free. So, and you also get a med kit, but it's AKUMU, so that doesn't even matter. So at the beginning, this game has like a long on rails intro. So for the most part, there's not really that much going on in chapter 1 here. It's mostly just holding forward with Sebastian. He walks very slowly, and then once you get to these parts, he starts limping and so on. But believe me when I say, once it gets to chapter 2, you'll see how much of a 180 the game takes and how crazy it gets. But yeah, I think this is the third time we've had the Evil Within on GDQ now. I believe the first time I did this was probably about 2 years ago in 2021, and back then I specifically ran the game on 30 FPS because this game it's not the best optimized, and not only because of the difficulty setting that the enemies are sped up, but that plus the higher frame rate, the enemies are even more aggressive. It's easier for the enemies to hit you or enter a grab animation. So for the longest time I specifically stuck to 30 FPS just to make it easier. But that will also make the game slower, and it's you're gonna lose like time overall when you're actually running the game. But yeah, in the last probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I just started playing on 60 FPS full time, just to see what time improvements we can get. Yeah, the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to do a thing called crouch walking. This gives us a little bit of a speed boost. And here we're just going to grab this key. Specifically, we want to grab this key while we're standing. It's a quicker animation. If you grab that key there while in the crouch animation, the animation's like 2 or 3 seconds slower. It's a little time save you can get here. So yeah, like I was saying, we're just gonna do this little crouch walking thing over and over. This gives you a little bit of a speed boost. Probably doesn't really look like it, but if you're like used to the the regular, just like crouching or walking, you'll notice it's definitely quicker. So this guy here is called the Sadist. It's a chainsaw wielding enemy. You'll see him a few times in the game. I love that we can, you know, control the camera as we're running around. But yeah, one thing as well you'll hear me refer to as the Haunted. That's the name of the regular enemies in this game. So yeah, keep that in mind because I'll be probably saying that a lot in the run. So to my right, when we drop down here, is a ladder. So we're gonna specifically just like go to the right here, just so we're closest to the ladder. Yeah, I think I should actually point out this game is currently free at the moment on the Epic Games Store, so I recommend you guys check that out. It's also a it's also a semi more optimized version of the game. It actually has a first person mode. The FPS is adjusted. You know, this game has a bit of FPS jumps and so on that just make the game not perform as good. But yeah, that version plus the Microsoft Store version, they are actually more of a more optimized version of the game. But yeah, as you can see, the way we're just like limping here, whenever I'm doing like these commentary runs, you know, I'm always reminding people, I promise you the rest of the game is not like this. Because it's like really on rails, it's just completely scripted for the most part. The probably like the main action that we do in chapter 1 is basically just throwing a bottle. Just so we can distract the Sadist, get him away from us. So, specifically, if you're familiar with this game, you'll know that, you know, the stuff that we use in this game to collect stuff or upgrade, you know, we use the green gel and so on. We collect keys for the lockers. Specifically for this run, the route, we're going to specifically get 6 keys. This is to make sure we get the optimized amount of gel because, you know, the loot is random, but there is actually a bit of consistency. For whatever reason, the game is programmed to always give you gel in the 3rd and the 6th locker. So, we want to make sure we get 2 lockers of gel, just so we can get, you know, the quickest run. So yeah, we'll go here. So you might be asking, why am I like waiting to go into the locker here for the last second before he pops into the room here? Well, one thing to point out is that there is actually like a skip you can do here, but it mostly requires you to take damage, and this is AKUMU, so we'll just die. We can't actually do the actual skip. But there is a little bit of a time save we can get if we do enter the locker late here, in which we can leave the locker whenever we like. If you enter the locker like immediately when you enter this room, the prompt to exit the locker will go away until a certain point. But if you enter the locker late, you can leave the locker whenever you want then. So to save like probably like 2 or 3 seconds, I just wait. I always wait to enter the locker there. And then yeah, we just get the bottle here. And if we want to get by these boxes, we have to break them. Specifically, you need to aim the camera down there and just press R1 there, because there is actually 2 boxes there you need to break. And if you just throw the bottle like while the camera's like in the middle of the screen, you won't break both of them and you're stuck there. So you want to like aim down and then throw the ball. So I just did a FPS switch here. So this segment here, the Sadist chases after us up to this elevator. He's not supposed to get to you, as long as you hold forward. It's a scripted event. As long as you hold forward, he shouldn't catch up to you. But if you're playing on AKUMU mode where his animations are sped up, plus the higher frame rate, there's actually a chance he can actually catch up to you. So to get around that, we want to switch to 30 FPS. Pretty high chance that happens as well. This is basically the gist of chapter 1. Throughout this run, I'll be explaining a lot of technical stuff with this game and the nuances with it.
Darkness twisting me.
Here we have an unskippable intro.
There is nothing I can do. And this world doesn't span. It just turns itself.
Yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them, I like questions, because I always forget. I always like to point out that I always forget something to talk about, so. So our Xbox player's stuck praying so he doesn't catch them. So the thing is, you can... only the PC version you can play in 60 FPS in this game. All the console versions are a unstable 30 FPS, so he'll never catch up to you on console. Okay. It's kind of funny that Sebastian has infinite stamina right now. And then we get to, now the actual game begins, we have like a health bar now, we have our stamina bar. Okay, so you can't sprint to this part. You're in sort of a scripted stay here as well. It's not as bad as chapter 1, but yeah. So the first thing we'll do is just crouch here, and then we're going to melee. This is actually quicker than just walking to the door.
Hello? Anybody there?
We're going to do this actually the whole way here up to the upgrade chair.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city.
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here.
Here we have Nurse Tatiana. She's a bit of a troll, but I promise you, she just wants to help us.
This place is necessary for you. You're always welcome here.
I've been hospitalized.
I'm afraid.
Okay, so the actual progress of the game here, we need to click on this save thing twice here.
Please.
So we need to hold in for the prompt and then actually click on the saves
There's
there.
no way to ensure your future memories.
If you want Tatiana to move here and open this door for us.
Smells like
Okay.
medicine.
So yeah, just wait. Sebastian to move here for me. Okay. Alright, now we just wait here.
You are all right. Please, relax. Please, have a seat.
So yeah, throughout this run, I'll be doing my best to like explain everything that I'm doing and the strat for each section of the game. This is a very the first game is very linear, so it's like set piece areas.
This is for your
So
own good.
kind of like perfect design for me to explain each area and how we want to go
There
about it.
now. You see? All better.
And even with that, it's still very easy for things to go wrong
I'll be
and
waiting.
for me to die. So. Hey. So coming out of here, we have a heal here.
Shit.
Now it is a
What the
AKUMU,
hell
so
is
obviously,
going on?
like, why am I healing here? Well, we can't sprint at the moment, so
Where am I?
this will be the only heal that we want to
Kidman,
use in the whole
Where are
run,
you?
just so we can start sprinting. And your
Connolly.
default stamina in this game is that you can only sprint for 3 seconds. Thanks, Tango. They want to make our journey as, you know, rough as possible. Yeah, so this is a new game, AKUMU run with no fighting chance pack. I like to do this run as like a showcase because I feel it's more the authentic version of the game.
Connolly?
Nice Resident Evil reference here. Yeah, but by the way, guys, I just want to thank you all for, you know, being here and watching this run at this time. It's very late, so
Hurts!
thanks for
Whoa.
GDQ for allowing me to come back and do this run again.
Were you warning me
I believe
about
this is the 5th time we've been on here
You were Leslie,
on
right? I'm a
Speedruns From The
police
Crypt.
officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
We've done
Shit.
even within one, two times
How am I gonna
each,
get
I
you to a
believe.
hospital.
Hospital.
And even with that,
What the fuck?
you know, things were actually very different from when I did my first run here, because in like the last 2 years, this game has gone through like such a big change in terms of like new tech in the game being discovered, new strategies and all that, new skips and all that. So the run is just completely different than the way it was in 2021, or even like just before 2021. Right. So we just picked up a match there. The matches are one of the most strongest thing in the whole game, really. So the matches you use to burn enemies. If you play Resident Evil 1 Remake, you'll probably recognize, like, you know, you can burn the zombies in that game to prevent them to turn into a Crimson Head. Sort of the same, you know, idea, but it's not the same concept. You're not really preventing enemies from coming back because they don't come back in this game. The matches are used for strategic purposes. So, you know, if there's a group of enemies together, you can burn them all together in one match, and so on. Alright, so here we'll get our first key out of 6. And here's our first difficult section of the game, the Chapter 2 Village. So at the very beginning here, there's going to be 2 haunted here. We're going to just basically ignore them and run past them. If we're lucky, they won't follow us all the way. But if they do, more than likely they'll just... there's a big giant like haystack that we're going to burn. Not the one right in front of me, but there's another one coming up here. And if they do manage to follow me the whole way, which a lot of time they don't, most likely they should just... Also, I gotta be careful of this guy with the torch. He can be dangerous. Okay. Alright. So, Apto, just watch out. He's haunted. Alright, nice. Very good. So this is actually a pretty okay RNG we have here. So 2 more hunted here. We're gonna bait these guys into the bear traps. We just gotta see how quickly they're gonna run to me. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta watch the you know, what they're gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is just wait for this guy. Alright. There's another haunted incoming, so I'm gonna let him run into this bear trap. This was actually all unintended, what I'm doing right here. Let me see, I'm trying to think, is there any extra matches I can get here? I think we should be fine. Let's see what happens. Alright. I'm actually thinking of... Oh, no, yeah, there's actually extra matches I can get at the beginning. Never mind. So I need 3 matches at the beginning of Chapter 3 because there's a skip incoming. And I'm pretty sure there's actually matches at the beginning, so I can't do it. I just have to waste a little bit of time. But yeah, Chapter 2 didn't go exactly how I wanted that to go, but...
That's right. Just keep doing what you're doing.
So basically I was just like doing whatever I can as a backup while trying not to waste so many resources.
Shit. Better get out of here.
Okay, and that's Chapter 2. So at the beginning, at the end there, before I was turning the crank, if you stand at a certain, there's 4 haunted lying on the ground. 3 of them are like close together. If you stand at the right spot, you can burn all 3 of them together, and then I just stealth kill the 4th guy. So if you play this game, you'll know there's a character in this game called Jimenez. We're about to meet Jimenez here, but there's actually a skip we can do in this chapter here to skip the interaction with him. And this skip, if you do the skip like in the fastest possible RNG or whatever, it saves about a minute of time. So let's just go up here. This is a newer skip as well. It's about, I think the skip's good, like about maybe a year old now. I'm not even sure. It might be less than a year.
Shit.
Let me see here. I think there's not matches here. It might be inside the house. I think what I'm thinking of. I'm more than confident there's matches in here. There's gel here. Aha, they're over here. Okay. Right. Yeah, we're on AKUMU. The disarming the bombs is the little like blue spot that you click on is like really small on AKUMU, so we actually don't disarm any of them. All right. So I just burned 3 haunted there. This whole chapter is like all connected, and there's like a checkpoint that's connected with how many haunted you kill, and that's why we killed them, because we need a checkpoint here to trigger. So what we're gonna do here now is gonna drag this into here. All right, we're gonna jump over here, trigger this checkpoint, and now I need to kill myself. Now I need to unalive Sebastian. I was actually trying to die from the trap there. So where I just jumped over that fence there, the game, you're usually not allowed to progress to that part of the game yet before you talk to Jimenez. But now the game thinks we did, so I killed myself on purpose just so we triggered the checkpoint, and the checkpoint now brings us to where we progress to now, because the game thinks, the game now thinks we've talked to Jimenez, we've triggered the checkpoint, and now we go right to the Sadist here. Alright, so for the Sadist fight, we're going to go right here, grab the ammo, we're going to use 2 axes, and now we're just going to unload these Handgun bullets into the Sadist. Okay. So if you play this game, you will know there are a lot of enemies in the village here in Chapter 3, especially on higher difficulty. There's a Rubik clone and so on. This is the antagonist of the game, by the way. For those, if you're new to this game, that guy right there is called Rubik. He's the big bad guy. Okay. So once you kill the Sadist, all the rest of the enemies die with him. So like you kill him, and all the haunted just die with him at the same time. So that's why we go right for the Sadist once we get here. It takes for what we're doing specifically, we use 2 axes and 8 handgun bullets. And you might be asking, why was I specifically shooting the Sadist? You know, well, like, why was I not shooting him in the head, for example? You'll know this game and its aim is very inconsistent. So the last thing you want to be doing is, you know, trying to get all headshots. Also, here's a nice little glitch that happens here when you, because we did the skip here, the game like glitches out this gate here. This gate's supposed to be like down at the moment, but the game, like, for whatever reason, it's the opposite way around. So we can just like run through and trigger this cutscene.
Wait, officer.
This gate's supposed to be open for us right now, so
Detective.
Jimenez can just walk through the gate here.
Should be just ahead. It is imperative that we find
All right. It's kind of funny if you look carefully there. Like, you can see Sebastian actually can't just walk through it. Like, there's still collision for Sebastian. But yeah, that's chapter 3. I wish I was a bit more prepared to explain the skip, but I hope you guys got the gist of it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on because there's a lot happening like beforehand. There's a lot of setup for it, you know.
He'd come here thinking it was
and it's especially hard to explain if you've never played this game as well.
Just ahead is the hospice my brother runs. He'll take us in.
That didn't answer.
Because like you'll be wondering like what, you know, how does it save time or that kind of thing.
But I'd like to think I still have a shred of dignity.
So this is a walk and talk segment, so that's why I'm like meleeing here. It's way faster. I'm gonna grab this axe here.
His brother's not a jerk too. What's wrong with this kid?
Okay. So I'm just gonna skip this segment with Leslie here. So Leslie is a character in this game that you're kind of going to rescue, but not really, because it's more the main character you're playing as, Sebastian. He's more wondering who Leslie is. So it's kind of the, you know, this game has a lot of similarities to Resident Evil 4. So Leslie's sort of the Ashley character. Anyway, we're about to run into the invisible haunted here.
Oh, thank heavens. Menace is here. Settle down.
Now this haunted can actually grab me here if I don't time this right. Alright, let's do that. There we go.
This place is a death
The
trap.
timing of that is a little bit tight, but it's more just getting reps into this game. If you've played this game enough times, you'll know the timing of how to axe them, and then
Get out. Can't get out.
yeah.
We must be
Well, that's the
going
first.
this way.
There's a few. There's a couple
Get
of
away.
invisible hunts in
Can't
this
get
game.
away.
Thankfully, they don't show up much. They show up like here, and then at the beginning of the next chapter, and then I
the hell?
think you don't see them until chapter 14 at the subway.
Doctor,
So
Leslie.
once again, we can't sprint, so we're gonna spam the melee. Specifically, I'm aiming and pressing triangle. It's like the best way of doing this. And so remember that skip, by the way, we just did in chapter 3, because we're actually gonna do that skip
What is
again in
going
chapter
on
10.
here?
There's a skip, and this is the newest skip in the game as well. It's only a thing that's been done since recently, the last few months. And I'm very curious because also I didn't put my guns in my my shortcut. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if I can do the skip quickly, because it is a bit of, there is like some RNG to it. So I will either do the skip within like 10 seconds, or it could take about 40 seconds. So we'll, yeah, it's gonna be fun when we get there. It's not for a while though. Yeah, anyway, so there I was setting down an explosive bolts. On hard difficulty, there's a lot of extra enemies in these sections. So there's a Ruvik clone here. And basically I set down the explosive bolts so the Ruvik clone will walk right onto it. Alright, he got hit by it, but he didn't die. It only takes one hit to kill him, so it's still good enough. Alright, we're going to set down an electric bolt here to stagger the enemies. And now we'll just wait for the rest of them to get over here. And just burn them all together. Alright, and now I'm just making sure there's no more haunted left. So now I can just finish off. Here we go. And that's this section. There's a tripwire here. You can disarm these for trap parts, which are used to craft bolts for the agony crossbow. Is this a live runner archive? This is live. This is a live new game AKUMU speedrun. Oh boy, it's everybody's favorite. Here comes Laura. Alright, just bait her over here so we can sprint here. See, the skip we did in chapter 3 requires you to take a death, so if you guys want to count that as me actually dying, that's totally up to you. But so far we haven't died yet. So let's just see how far we can get, you know, before something eventually trolls me. That's, you know, this game is this game and the hardest mode, you know, it's exactly what it says in the tin. And let me see, we have 3 matches. I'm going to, yeah. I don't have to do this, but just for safety's sake, I'm going to just wait and just burn Laura here. You can actually just run here and you'll be fine usually. But there's like a tiny chance Laura can hit you while you're stopped here. So I'm just going to make sure she doesn't get me.
I made it. I can't believe it.
Okay. Just managing my stamina here. Here's Ruvik. So everything now is just on a timer. There's nothing you can do like here or anything. You're just waiting everything out. I think I'm full on ammo and all that. If you shoot Ruvik, he spawns like in front of you, so I was trying to like, he kind of glitches out a little bit if you shoot him like near the last seconds. But yeah, that's chapter 4. Nice little Silent Hill 2 reference here. You know the way James Sentinel jumps down a hole into an asylum, and now look here, Sebastian, you know, falls down a thing that looks like kind of like a, you know, a hole, and then falls into an asylum. Okay, so for all you guys that hate the invisible haunted, this one's for you. You might be very satisfied watching this.
Seems someone wants me hospitalized.
So at the very beginning of this chapter, there's a invisible haunted, and we're just gonna run up here and go right for a stealth kill. Yep. So you can actually stealth kill this force guy here. This only works if you immediately run up to him at the very beginning of the chapter. There's something with that.
Like
I don't know if it's that he's not. I'm gonna wait for this rat, by the way. There's a rat with a key here. Right. Yeah, I don't know if it's like he's not loaded in yet, but I think it's like that is. I'm just gonna flash you. There we go. This is another invisible haunted here. I could have actually, I was trying to think what strat I wanted. There's multiple strats I can do here, but I think I'll actually just get him and get his gel. Another haunted here. Just watch him. So our strat here is to use the doors. So I'm going to purposely let him bang in the door. That will always make sure he gets staggered from the door then, so he can't grab me. Because all we need to do here is get the car key and then leave. my choices of strats to do here was to either I could have shotgunned the first invisible haunted that I killed, and then I could have just ran around them and went for the card key, and then I could have flash bolted both of them together, and then just like ran out. But I was, you know what? I'll actually get the gel because we do need to get kind of like a good amount of extra gel for chapter 6. Okay. So just wait here. So there's these things on the walls we gotta click on. So we're gonna stand like at the sides just so we can like go right to the door. Alright. So when you first like enter the middle room here and you go right to the wall that's in front of you, you'll always end up at the same puzzle room, so I know which one it is. So if I just go from here from clockwise, it'll always be the same order of puzzles. So I know the first two are on the left side, and then the third one will be on the right side. This is how I like to. This is how I try to memorize it when I haven't when I take a break from the game. It just becomes like muscle memory for me then. There has been times where like I'll be streaming and I'll be like I'll be kind of like just talking to myself or just, you know, talking, and then I'll kind of forget what I'm doing. And then I'll forget which puzzle room I'm in, and I'll be like, wait, which one is that? I've gotten myself killed doing that before. Alright, we're gonna get more gel here. So gel wise, obviously we're gonna upgrade our stamina. It's gonna be like the main thing that we upgrade. Alright, here we have Joseph back as well.
That's much better.
A fan favorite. People love Joseph. Okay. So here, I just shot a harpoon bolt, specifically a charged up harpoon shot to the haunted there. So if you shoot a charged up harpoon shot and shoot the haunted around their chest area or their stomach,
This looks pretty
it kind of makes them like fling to a wall or something.
Do you think we can get past it?
And if you do this like out of combat, they don't alert, so you don't enter combat. So, and it keeps them like, you know, dazed for a while. So we just skipped that whole segment there. There's like I think about 4 or 5 haunted you gotta fight there. So if I do that correctly, I can just skip that segment there.
Look, let's just get out of here. There's something wrong with this place. Yeah.
I'm actually thinking, why don't I have an extra explosive bolt? Did I forget one? I believe I got the ones from the chest. It doesn't really matter too much, but yeah. Let's see as we go on here. Anyway, this is one of the toughest segments in the entire game here, the water tank fight here. This part works in waves. The first wave, the first like segment of it, we've got to kill 10 hunteds to finish the first phase. At the beginning here, we're gonna immediately run down. If we run to the right spot here, we can get a free stealth kill on this haunted. So we go here, we can get a stealth kill. Now, depending on where these haunted walk to, because they're going after Joseph, I can burn this second guy. Alright, shoot those guys down. Alright, so now it's all just trying to be as careful as possible, because I've got to watch what the haunted are doing. And I want to save as much ammo as I can. Alright, this is actually going pretty good. Oh, that guy was trying to throw his axe at me. Alright, so I'm just gonna go over here, make sure we're safe. Alright, Joseph's helping us out. That's the first phase. The second phase now is we get one dynamite guy here. And once this dynamite guy here dies here, it's going to trigger this sort of the middle phase of the segment. We're going to wait for him to die. Okay. And now the next wave of enemies will spawn from this door. But if you stand at this door, you can actually collision block them. So we're just going to stand here. The door will block them. I'm going to axe them. Axe the next group of enemies. And there's another dynamite guy here. Alright.
Sebastian, they're above us. Watch out. They've got dynamite.
Okay.
Find cover. They're shooting.
Is that it?
I think there's still something nearby.
Let's see what happens here.
Don't be a hero.
There's
Back off.
4 haunted here. Hopefully I can... Nice, I got all 4 of them, I think. Yes, I did. Very good. We're getting some nice RNG here. So now to finish the fight, we just got to kill this last dynamite haunted here, and we're done. And there's 1k gel up here, so I'm just gonna make sure this guy doesn't get me. I think we should be fine. Yeah. And there you go. Once you hear this like music here, you know the fight's over. And that's the
That was close.
yeah, that's the war tank fight.
You better come have a look at this.
So I'm just gonna shoot those boxes because there's a chance they'll drop trap parts for me. I think we have the shotgun ammo here as well.
I can't get the thing open.
To progress the game, we need to click on Joseph here.
We're running out of time.
Where do these cables go?
Yeah, if we get like, you know, good RNG and all that, you'll hear the dialogue like overlapping and all that. Nice. The game's being kind to us. We got some extra shotgun ammo. I'm hoping for an axe here and just make this part a bit easier. We'll be fine. Just go without it. I want it for this guy here. There's a guy here with a dynamite, so... Alright. Hopefully we're good there. Yeah, I usually like to axe that haunted because he control you. Alright, let's watch him. So that might look scary there, that haunted that just ran around. That haunted isn't designed to actually attack you. He is a dynamite haunted, so he's like scripted to just like grab a dynamite, you know, and then set it off and then throw it at you or whatever. So as long as you're quick enough, you have all the time to just run around them.
Where'd they go?
Okay, and here there's a very convenient torch for us here. Let's grab that. Another more haunted. We can just run around here. There's a good few times in this game where you can do what I just did there, where the haunted have to run to a certain spot before they, you know, start attacking you and all that. So as long as you immediately grab the torch and just run, you'll be able to just run past them. So here we'll get some more trap parts. Okay. Another just kill more haunted. We're gonna burn these 2 haunted. Oh, Joseph is actually being useful. Okay. I know it's scary to hear, but Joseph is actually being useful. Okay. So my original plan there was to use the torch and the guy on the left. And then usually the other 2 haunted will go after Joseph, and I can usually just shotgun them both down together, and then I burn them together, and that's it. But if Joseph kills that guy on the right, like he did, or the guy on the left, or no, the guy on the right, yeah, I will use the torch on the big guy.
All right.
And then just either use my shotgun or handgun on the last guy, and then finish off the fight.
Let's get going.
Yeah, so we were doing a practice run. I was streaming a practice run there before this, and it actually went pretty well. I think it'd help me out, you know, with muscle memory and all that.
I'm glad you're both all right.
It's odd, though. Why would they catch you instead of just killing you?
Maybe he didn't see me as
Okay.
a threat.
Alright, so we're going to do another FPS change here. So you might remember the Laura boss fight incoming. In the area with the furnaces and so on. And there's like bodies that she spawns from. On higher frame rate, we need one specific body to be in a very specific spot. And for whatever reason, on higher frame rate, the body tends to move to other areas. So usually if we set the frame rate to 30, the body will be where exactly I want it to be in order to do this strat that I want to do for this fight. Also, that was some nice RNG there we got. Alright. So we're going to keep the frame rate here until just before we get out of here. So there's Laura again. Make sure I can get that key. Shoot the other flame just so we can save a bit of time. We should be able to change the frame rate back to 60 now. Alright. So yeah, hopefully we can do this strat the first try. There's a lot of times this it's very specific, this strat we're gonna do. So the furnace in this fight here does about, I think about 35% of her health. And basically this strat will make it so we use the furnace twice on her, where you can usually only do it once. So this body here, I want that to be there. Alright, nice, got it. I have to do these extra shots here. Alright. Yep, there we go, we got it. Very nice. This usually doesn't happen. We just got her to burn twice in the furnace. Usually it's only once. But because of specifically what we did there with the shots, there we go. And that's the Laura fight. This strat's very nice because we don't really use like much resources at all, and it's very fast. It's about it's like a 30 second fight or something. Okay. Achieve this like AK gel. But yeah, how that strat is done is there's something with shooting Laura and then shooting the lever somewhere around the same time. You can actually do it with the handgun as well. Like when she spawns out of a body, that's what I was talking about earlier with the frame rate thing. The second she spawns out of the body and she's able to like start moving, if you shoot her and then shoot the lever around the same time, for whatever reason it triggers this thing with the furnace where she can burn twice in it. I have no idea why it works, but it does. Just one of those things that was just luckily discovered. Which it wasn't discovered by me, it was discovered by a runner by the name of Tenden. He found a lot of stuff in this game in the last few years. A lot of the glitches that you'll see and stuff. Alright, so you can't actually kill these guys here. So we're just using the electric bolt to stagger. We need to knock them on the ground and then go up to them and press circle to do that like animation to them. And that's chapter 5. And now here comes everybody's favorite Evil Within chapter, chapter 6. The cabin fight chapter. This chapter is very notorious with this game.
Did they do something to my head?
You don't look well. You should take better care of yourself.
Okay.
Photographs?
So yeah, just to reiterate, we are doing AKUMU difficulty. AKUMU is the hardest mode in the game. It is a one-hit kill difficulty. Any damage you take in the game, you die. Besides a grab animation. You still do die in a grab, but Joseph needs to save you. So, yeah, if you run into a bear trap, you die. An enemy flicks you, you die. Alright, so here we're gonna open up 6 lockers here.
What was that sound?
So, there's some... So the lockers are random, but when you first start opening the lockers, the 3rd and the 6th locker is always gel. So this 3rd one... I'm hoping these next 2 are some sort of bolts. If this is a flash bolt, that would be perfect. Gel. Okay, I'll take the extra gel then. I usually would probably actually just ignore this. If I got RNG gel, you know, between like the 3rd or the 6th locker, I'd probably for optimal time I should skip getting the 6th locker, you know, because I only need 2 lockers of gel. Right. Okay, so we get our stamina up to level 4. We're going to upgrade the flash bolts to 7 seconds, and yeah, that's all we need. That's basically our main upgrades for the run. Just before the end of this chapter, we'll be getting level 5 stamina. So we need 30k for level 5. We will get 5k gel from the Sadist incoming, and then we get another 7k gel from the 2 giants that you fight. So that's more than enough. So because we have the cabin fight incoming, we want to make sure we craft 2 flash bolts for, you know, getting through the actual cabin fight for very specific parts of it. Most of all, we want to be not wasting resources on the cabin fight. Which for the most part, we can just do it like we used in like basically our handgun and the shotgun. My intention is to only use the flash bolts when we get down below, but as an emergency, I will have my flashes ready in case I think the hunters are gonna grab me or something.
Sebastian?
So I think the last 2 times that I did the AKUMU run, I think we've actually died at least once on the cabin fight. So I hope I can break that curse this time, you know? I'm hoping I can, you know, break that now. Get a nice deathless cabin fight. Copium.
Same place as the photographs.
So at the very beginning of the cabin fight, it's going to be 2 hunters. The one on the left is the one to watch out for. He can immediately throw an axe at you and kill you right at the beginning. Which you can actually avoid every time if you just walk forward. That's the best thing you want to do at the very beginning. Just walk forward. You'll avoid like 99% of anything that he does. And just watch out for when he's trying to grab you. So you walk forward and then you just like sprint to the right when he's about to grab you. Alright, so just walk forward. He's throwing the axe. Look, you'll always avoid that axe if you just walk forward. Okay. Oh, so here we're just going to wait for this hunter here to spawn. Going to do a charged up harpoon shot. He didn't actually yeet away. She did though. That's good. So the cabin fight here is a time segment, the whole thing. It's a 3-minute long time segment. And as long as we don't kill any of these 3 hunted now, no more will spawn. So we're just gonna kite these hunted now. Now we gotta be careful because even if you know exactly how the hunted work, they still can't get you. They can intentionally just like run exactly where you're about to run to and, you know, corner you or whatever. Or get like a lucky melee hit or something. So I'm gonna try to be as careful as I can. Hopefully I don't have to use an extra flashbolt. I would like to save the trap parts. You can kind of see there, they're a little bit boxing me in.
Got it. Let's go.
Okay. So that's the first phase. Now if we're quick enough, we can, yeah. Joseph actually stops there midway if you're not quick enough, so if you're jumping down with him quick enough, you'll make him immediately go for the door and save a bit of time. Uh-oh. Alright. Nice, this is very good. We're getting some nice RNG here. Oh boy. Okay. I think she got flashed as well. I hope she did. Oh, right. Very good. So, like I explained on the top floor, as long as you don't kill a certain amount of haunted, no more will spawn. If you... here, at this point now, we're allowed to kill the big guy and the female haunted. It's always the same, like, you know, there's always like these 2 haunted here, and there's always a girl haunted, there's always a big haunted. At this point here, you're allowed to kill the girl and the big haunted, no more will spawn. But if I kill any of these haunted, it'll trigger the next set of haunted, in which it's like literally like 10 more at once. So yeah, it's a time segment, so all we just gotta do is time it out and we're good to go. You just gotta be careful. Just watch where they're running to. Hopefully they don't troll me. I have had them kill me before, like right at the ending.
Sebastian, let's go.
Alright, very good. We do have a skipping coming, by the way. So you'll probably remember the cages you gotta shoot down here.
Let's be careful. It could be fun.
So here I'm gonna walk up here. Alright, grab this sniper ammo. Alright, flash these. Alright, I'm gonna shoot him actually.
Get to cover. They're shooting from above.
Do that. I'm gonna flash at a very specific spot there. Alright, I'm gonna snipe this guy. Nice, we got all of them. Cool. I gotta be careful here. Oh boy, this is gonna be risky. I didn't want this to happen, but let's just see what happens. Alright. Have to do that. This is actually unintentional, but I think I'm good because I got extra explosive bolts. I usually will be able to fight this guy without him chasing me like this, but I'm just gonna wait for my stamina to regen. Try not miss so many shots. You know what I'm gonna try do is see if I can craft a flashbolt. If I can do that, we're good to go. Alright. Maybe we could just stab him. Right, messy Sadist fight, but hey, we did die. I'll take it. My intention for this fight was to see the haunted here got to me very quickly, so I couldn't do this like as quickly as I wanted. So I had the extra. I was getting ready to like snipe this haunted that popped down here, and like it just got all messy, so I had to like adjust to that. Right, so just get these and get out. Thankfully, we did get some.
The elevator is stopped at the top.
We got some explosive balls from the lockers, so I could actually use that there. And it doesn't affect me. But yeah, we also just did a skip there as well, which, like, you probably didn't even notice it happening with everything going on there, but usually you have to shoot down 4 cages to progress the area. But there's actually a spot that you can shoot out with the flash bolts, and it actually knocks down 2 cages together. And if you do it right, you can actually, like, get rid of all the cages in one spot, like we just did. Is this glitchless? No,
okay?
we've already used a few
I don't
glitches.
like that they used her as bait. Almost like someone's toying with us.
Okay,
Hang in there. Just a little further.
so we put an explosive bolt on Joseph there. Very intentional use coming up. And there we go. There are 2 haunted dragging Joseph there to his death.
You okay?
So to save time, we just put an explosive bolt there. We have 2 shotgun ammo. I do have I feel like having 7 sniper rounds is actually, like, way more than what I usually have at this point. Alright. Let's go.
You should have just let them.
Huh?
Cover me.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Obviously, the devs intended for me to do this, right? The devs want me to do this. So we'll just say there's a board here, you know, why not just block them? Why not just body block them? So this is a time segment, so we don't need to actually kill the hunter here. So we can just stand here, block them, and just chill out. Alright.
Hurry, this way.
See, you're probably asking, why aren't they attacking me? Why aren't they, like, going after me? Well, Joseph is turning the crank there for us to get through, so they're designed to go after Joseph to stop him from turning the crank. So as long as we don't attack them, they don't attack me.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like I killed the first guy. You have to. He's the only one that does attack you. You have to kill the first guy. So when you start off, you just want to kill him as quickly as possible,
looks like
and
some
then
kind
just
of a
block the
marketplace.
others.
It looks deserted, just like everywhere else. We ought to keep moving.
Alright, just gonna disarm this. There's 2 trap parts we can get here. What's that? Health. We don't need that. Get that trap parts. I actually haven't even. Yeah, no, yeah, we actually way. I know, yeah, I remember we've way more than enough gel than I actually need to collect. So let's just go ahead here. There was 1k gel there that I usually get as an emergency if I need it. Do you need to stand in that exact place? Like basically, yeah, at the top of the board there, because
More like when? This architecture seems.
there's like a guy with a
straight out of the
dynamite
Middle
there
Ages.
throwing the dynamites. He'll
Yeah, but
like
there's
throw it at a
electricity,
certain spot and blow you up,
elevators.
or there's a guy throwing an axe
Place
as well.
can't be real.
It's like
So the
jumbled up
spot where I
memories.
was standing is the optimal spot where you're completely safe. Okay, more meleeing into this little scene here.
I'm counting on you.
So incoming here, there's a bunch of haunted and this like water coming up here, and there's also a sniper that actually
Hold on a minute. Let me climb
has a
up here
pretty
and
high
see if I can
chance
get
of
a look
actually
ahead.
killing me here. I believe as long as I'm fast here and I do this melee to go faster, I should be usually fine.
Find cover.
You have to do 2 of these into this scene here. Once you activate this scene here, you're completely safe. Okay, so I'm gonna use the shotgun to get rid of these guys, get this explosive bolt. I'm gonna just use a flash to be safe. Okay.
Sebastian, that should lead you out near the path to the church. Keep going. I'll cover you.
Oh no. Let's start off by using a shotgun and a sniper shot. So there's 2 of these these giants that we gotta fight. If you immediately run to here, they'll both go for Joseph now. So we can just sneak attack them and just do this. Right, that'll actually kill me. He threw like his hammer at me there, so.
Chance, you can finish him off.
Okay. So yeah, we just
Shit.
explosive bolts,
Dead
2 or 3
I'll look for
grenades
another
depending.
route. Let's meet up by the horse statue there.
This way.
Sometimes they, in a very extremely rare occasion, one of them won't like stay at that spot and they'll come for me more, which will like make the fight long. It won't, you know, end as quickly as it just did. Also, we have another
Wait, there's something about a horse in that house back
glitch
there.
that we're gonna do
Let me see what I
to
wrote.
speed up certain animations. This is another glitch that was discovered in the last like 2 years that really has helped this run be quicker.
I guess we go down.
I guess so.
So you can speed up animation this game with the reload animation of a handgun or the magnum, in which if you if you stand near something like a valve or a crank or something, and then if you press while you're standing still, if you press the reload button and then immediately spam X or the interaction button, for some reason you speed up that animation then. You won't actually really see it happen here because we're going to be like turning a lever, and turning this lever activates a cutscene. So because we're speeding up the animation, you won't actually see Sebastian turning the crank.
Are you alright?
But you will be able to see it in the next chapter, which is soon. So you'll see how cool it is. In chapter 7, there are a lot of cranks and valves that you gotta turn. So, and one thing we want to be making sure is to obviously have to use one bullet because we need to be able to reload. So we really got to be thinking like how much ammo we want and all that. So we go here, we go over here, stop, right? So you can see I was like reloading there. Now this scene here doesn't activate until Sebastian has turned the crank all the way. So because we did the glitch, we turned it instantly. And this also quickens up this segment as well, doing this glitch. To solve this puzzle, you literally just gotta turn these 3
Doesn't
cranks
mean
once
anything to
each
me.
in any
Should
order
it?
you like.
Hold on a second. I jotted something down.
Kind of weird. Right, there we go.
I heard something.
Yeah, we want Joseph to say I heard something. That usually will trigger him to run to here. It's important that we make him run to here, this spot here. Here we go. Because usually he doesn't do that. If Joseph says like is dialogue, like I heard something and it's at a different point where we haven't done the glitch or we didn't solve the puzzle quick enough, Joseph will walk to the elevator here very slowly, and you lose a lot of time. So there's like a lot of a lot going on at once there. Okay. Incoming here is a boss fight. One of the most likely spots where I'll die at, this dogfight, which is called the Sentinel. Now, usually it's actually it can be pretty easy. The thing with this fight is that the dog is very trolly with its movements and all that. The dog tends to like jump around and, you know, starts to move around in a very weird way, and he usually does this when you're actually shooting him. So
Get it open.
And he lunges at you and so on. So I put a bolt on Joseph's leg there. That's gonna blow up once the gameplay begins here, and this is gonna prevent the boss from. Alright, so it goes off. This will initiate some sort of stagger to the boss, so he can't lunge at me at the beginning. So I have a bit of time here at the beginning to set that down there to stagger him. I'm gonna wait. Alright. Alright, and there we go. That's the Sentinel fight. Very good. Even with that, it still can be a very tricky fight to do. Right, you still can't kill me here. You can, you can.
Hey, over here!
If he just decides to do so, he can be like, you know what? I'm just gonna ruin your day. Right,
Hurry back before that thing finds you.
Sorry.
So yeah,
It's not just about being unable to see. It's about
besides
being
the
normal.
It's all right.
besides the Sadist fight
focus on
not
finding
going the way I
Kindred.
wanted to, pretty good chapter 6. Pretty good chapter 6, if I say so
Jeez,
myself.
Joseph, all that for a pair of glasses.
Chapter 6 is usually the chapter that's considered like the hardest. I would say the top 3 chapters is probably chapter 6, chapter 10, and chapter 11. They're usually the, you know, the
That
go-tos.
sounded close.
It's all right.
Where people be like, oh no, not this chapter. Oh no, not this segment. So here we're just waiting. You get a little bit of a time save here. There's a bit of dialogue that pops up here, which for some reason, if you press circle, it skips this dialogue and we can activate the cutscene quicker.
Hey, Joseph.
So yeah, I'm like, at that moment there, I'm like spamming X and circle together, just so I immediately cancel out the dialogue and activate the cutscene. And then I can just like skip through the cutscene as well. Not this part, not this segment. So, like I was saying before, with the handgun glitch incoming, it's a big part of this chapter,
Better start searching for my
which is actually
partners.
very nice because it's not really like this is a very relaxed chapter. There's not too much going on. Well, it's a nice chapter to show off the glitch anyway. Okay, so just run by this guy. Once you click on this wall here or whatever, stone like lithograph thing, it freezes all the enemies here until you get out of this. Just gonna watch what they're doing. I don't want to shoot them right away because we have to wait for that thing to go up. Just gonna watch what he's doing. We should be good, I think. There's a possible glitch here where there's a possible soft lock running down these stairs here. Alright, it didn't happen. Good.
Oh shit.
Right, just melee. I was intending to shoot that lock.
It fits.
We intentionally shoot it because I need to be able to reload for the glitch incoming. The Handgun glitch. So, like I was explaining before, to trigger this glitch, we need to be standing still, and then we press the reload and immediately spam X. So we get to the crank, reload, and look at that. See how quickly we turn the crank? Right, we're gonna shoot again so we can reload. So it just completely skips the animation. Pretty cool. And yeah, if you've played this game, you'll know some of the crank turns are very, very slow. For optimal time, we actually don't turn the crank on every one as well. I think actually it might be only this one that we don't do it on. So behind me right now, there's like 3 trap parts, yeah. So we don't actually use the glitch in this crank because it's actually slower to do that because we have an axe equipped right now. So we gotta, I have to like unequip it. And then I gotta like, you know, take the gun out to reload it. Right, so we do it there though. So we just totally skip that crank turn animation. So it's actually faster to not do the glitch on that first one there. And we use the axe on that. So these guys here are called the alter egos. Right. You can do the handgun glitch on these cranks, but these like cranks work in like increments, where you can see them like, you see the way you're turning and then they stop and then it turns and then it stops. It'll only do it for the first turn, so... And even with that, it doesn't even save time. You still gotta... Sebastian still has to do the first animation, so... Sadly, it doesn't save time. I really do wish it did work on these cranks, because they are the slowest in the game as well. It really would be nice because we save a lot of time. There's a good few of these in the game as well. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering about like upgrades in this, for this run, we actually don't like upgrade like any of the base weapons, you know. There's no need to upgrade the handgun or the shotgun or the sniper or anything. Weapon-wise, the main thing we upgrade is the magnum. And that's like just for mostly for the damage and the capacity, and I kind of choose if I want to upgrade the accuracy for just to make sure I don't miss a certain shot or whatever, or at least try and help, because you'll know if you've played this game that it's, you know, the bullets tend to go like anywhere within the reticle in this game. The game likes to troll with the aiming. Alright, so let's shoot those two. Alright, so coming up, we craft up both here. So there's another alter ego here. See the way I just walked up them and I stomped on them. For some reason, if they're like lying on the ground, and you go up them and press triangle, it does like a stomp animation. And it's actually an insta-kill as well, which is pretty amazing. Because there's actually a good few times where they're on the ground, you can just run up and stomp them. And so here we just set a electric bolt here. I also grabbed an axe that we're going to use. Okay, let's see. We're going to use the charged up harpoon shot to harpoon this guy in the wall. This guy's actually not dead, by the way. He's like The harpoon makes them like ragdoll for a few seconds. So he's actually like about to get up here, but we've way more than enough time to just go to here and escape. And it's like the sort of like mini puzzle segments here. So we bring this axe with us all the way here for this for the beginning of this keeper fight. You're about to see the power of the axe incoming. Also, by the way, if you want to never die at this part, keep in mind that you don't actually need to sprint here. So when you're running away from these little trap things, they only go down fast if you sprint. But if you walk slowly, they drop down slowly as well. So you can see I'm like slowly walking here. See how slowly they're going down? Like, I'm not sprinting at all. So you can do this the whole way here. And just take your time.
Listen.
It's kind of funny that it works that way.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Oh. Hello, Mr. Keeper. Goodbye, Mr. Keeper. That's the power of the axe. A one-hit kills him. Nice, so we're doing that. Will we get to skip here? Oh, no. See this coughing animation? You can kind of skip that animation by spamming the melee button, but it didn't work this time. We call it just the cough skip. Whenever that scene is happening there, I'm like spamming the melee button because there's a chance that it'll skip that coughing animation and you'll save like three or 4 seconds. Alright, so there's a few cranks we use here. So you stand still, reload, and just spam. And yeah, instant crank turning. Yeah, I absolutely love the soundtrack here. Oh, Sebastian's not reloading. Okay. Alright, harpoon. Switch over. Okay. I'm gonna actually get this ammo. Right. And let's see if we wanna actually, I need to shoot a bullet there. So the Keeper Destroys is cranking us so we can't escape, so we gotta find the replacements. There's another harpoon we can get here. There's the replacements valve here. Alright. Alright, so we just wait for him to freeze him here. So the thing is here, to do the glitch again, we actually gotta like click on this, you know? But it's still actually quicker to exit out of this and then do the glitch, rather than just turning it. It's still like even way faster. That's like I think that's like the longest crank turn out of them all in the area. So yeah, even though you're like putting on the valve and all that, it's still quicker to do the glitch. And that's the Keeper segment.
Take this!
Can you guys believe this game is 9 years old now? 9 years ago this month this game came out.
Finally.
Doesn't feel real, man. So long ago it seems it's out now. Okay. A little melee down there to save a bit of time instead of climbing down the ladder. Alright, on to chapter 8. So this is the shortest chapter in the game. As long as nothing goes wrong, it'll take us just under 5 minutes to complete. So at the very beginning here, we're going to just immediately just run up here, shoot the board here, and just sprint. Those enemies can't break through the boards, so if we specifically shoot the board on the ground, yeah, we're good to go. I'm going to actually reload and give this ammo. Okay. Sorry, chat. No glitch for these long ass cranks. Just imagine the time save we could have had. You know, we got instant crank burning for this. Oh man, the time saves we've lost won't stop hurting. You feel it too, don't you? Alright, so there's a bunch of harpoons going off here. Just wait for them. We are currently deathless at the moment, I think. Now, when I say that, there is a forced death we do for a skip in chapter 3, so if you want to count that as a death, that's up to you. There's a skip in chapter 3 that requires us to for us to die. Other than that, I think we're deathless so far. Okay. Now, when I say that, there's actually a possibility I might die here. But as long as I'm quick enough, we shouldn't die. I think I could make sure I don't die here, though. I think I'm actually going to do that. It requires me to use an extra flashbulb, but I think I'll just do it, just in case. Because I'm thinking of it now, you know. Alright, yeah, these guys can kill me here, but as long as I'm quick enough, they won't actually get me. Also, I gotta watch what this is happening here. Alright, just sprint by. Okay. Yeah, there's like a bunch of like baby alter egos there that I just used the flashbulb at. As long as I haven't slowed down or stopped moving and just kept sprinting, they usually won't kill you. But like wasting any time, then they will. So I was like I was just thinking there. You know what? I'll just use the flash. But yeah, regardless, whatever happens from here, I will be very happy with this run. I was purely expecting the cabin fight or something to get me, so I'm actually just extremely happy with how this is going so far. Alright, incoming here is another thing with this game not being optimized, another FPS change. So we're about to be chased here by the Amalgam Alpha. The Amalgam Alpha can knock a... See the cart there on the right? In the hallway there? Yeah. The Amalgam Alpha can knock this cart in front of you and collision block you and get you killed on higher frame rate. So, to prevent that from happening, we just lower the frame rate to 30. I don't want to restart the chapter. Right. Once he gets past the cart, we can just go back and switch to 60 again. This is actually something that happens to people playing the game casually on PC as well. I've seen a lot of people complain about this part, getting them killed over and over. The cart just keeps getting knocked in front of them, and it just blocks them. Okay.
Detective Castellanos? Detective Castellanos?
Was that someone else's memories?
Yeah, we changed to 30, not to get blocked by the
You were
cart.
moaning in your sleep. Have a bad dream?
Okay. Why didn't we run this game more than 60 FPS? In order to do that, you need to like do that outside of the game. The game's only intended to run at
It can be
60,
easy at times for memories to be distorted by others.
so you need to like use like a
That is
program
why
or
they
something
must
to
be
unlock the
judged.
frame rate more. And because of the optimization of this game, the higher frame rate the game is, and when you're playing on AKUMU, the animation of the enemies are more exaggerated, so the higher the frame rate, the harder you are making the game on yourself, so yeah.
You look.
But yeah, this game actually just looks and feels so good at 60, so
No, not that way.
okay, mansion segment time. Pure if there was ever a Resident Evil reference.
Wait, I've seen that house.
How much gel do I have? I have way more than enough.
I've never been here before, but
There's Jimenez, there's Leslie.
how did they get here?
Okay. So if you play this game, you know Rubik chased you in this mansion. He pops up every once in a while.
Stop, damn it!
Once you see the chapter screen pop up here, see the way it says chapter 9 there?
Now what?
A timer begins now. And roughly in about 1 minute and 50 seconds to about 2 minutes, Rubik will spawn. Somewhere around between that time.
What do
So
we have here?
what we want to do to get the most optimal time is to immediately run to here. Yeah, immediately go to here, solve this puzzle, and then we're gonna go upstairs to the library area. And like we basically just want to get as much progress done as possible before he spawns in.
Is this? What did you call your?
Nice, we're gonna go up here. Just gonna immediately go here, run here. It's gonna be a hunt that's gonna spawn behind this door. But we're just gonna run behind him and stealth kill him. Alright. And the hunt spawning in this mansion is random. Right, so we're getting the extra spawns here. It's random if these hunters are spawned in or not. So if they spawn in, I freeze bolt the first one and then just like shoot and burn that one. Okay, we'll snipe this sleeping haunted. So now what we want to do is we want to get into the next puzzle room, which is in the parents' room behind the fireplace. We want to do this before Rubik spawns in, because when Rubik spawns in, he actually blocks up the fireplace. And speedrun wise, this is about a 30+ second time loss. So you don't want that to happen.
Shit.
Okay. It's also really bad when you get bad RNG with the shots as well. Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright. Come on, Rubik. So if he does spawn in, basic strat is just to walk around with him. If you want to cheese Rubik here, just face the camera behind you like this. He can never spawn in front of you now. He's sort of like camera based, so as long as you have the camera faced on him behind you like this, he'll never like spawn in front of you. And you can just like circle around here over and over. Also, this is his animation speed on AKUMU. Alright. So now he won't spawn for like, I think like 4 to 5 minutes or something. It's you have like such a long time on the second time he spawns in.
Again.
Okay. Monka S.
Subject number 12.
And we do this over here. Gotta get those steps in. I was actually, I really wanted them to spawn in after this because I really wanted to show off the strat for avoiding him as he's chasing him. Because, like, the intended thing is that he spawns in once we kick this door open. And basically, he will, you know, we run around and progress as he's chasing us. And it just looks cooler as a speed run. But, yeah, we're not getting that today, apparently. So I'd be like running here, Ruvik will be teleporting around. I'd be going in here, I'll have to wait in here like a few seconds. Because he'll be behind this door waiting for me. But yeah. We won't see Ruvik again because we're just about done. I think yeah, I'll just actually just grab this sniper ammo here. Hello, Haunted. Bye, Haunted. We just ignore her. I guess I'll grab this ammo now. Yeah, so just grab all this now. Alright, so the combination for this is 11 and 2. It's a very, very simple puzzle. You just gotta... There's 2 pictures that you gotta look at. And it's just the number of people on the pictures. Very, very simple stuff. Okay, we just move this up to here. So on the way back here, there is more RNG haunted that can spawn in. They might not actually be there. But if they are here, there is actually a chance that they can like burst through the doors I'm running up to them. I don't want them to do that because there they are here. Right. Okay, just gonna flash. Just be safe. That guy has a gun, so you want to definitely use a flash there once you kick the door open. The gun hunted are pretty scary to deal with. And that's the mansion segment.
Slice clean, all the way. No cure for what I'm going to do to you.
There's Ruvik as a child.
Pristine skin.
He's like dissecting a pig head.
Ruvik?
This is what he was doing as a child. So we're inside a machine. Think of like Total Recall or something, you know. Ruvik is the he's the core of the stem. It's called, and that's like, you know, we were brought into this world at the beginning of the game. The origins of this whole thing being a thing is Ruvik's sister. She was killed in a barn fire. And basically Ruvik creates the stem to try and, you know, reunite with his sister. That's why stem is a thing in the first place. Hey, so here's a funny little thing here. See all these trip wires here? If you trigger them, it brings down these wires here. So watch this. Look at the trip wire at the bottom here. You can see it's like not finished. We just like walk past it here. I don't know if the devs intended this, but yeah, it's a nice time save for speedrunning. We can literally just crouch through there and just go by there because the tripwire is not attached to the wall. No idea why, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's a nice time save. Right, just gonna fight him. Okay. Oh, I should have actually shot the handgun. We can, So the handgun glitch, you can actually do it on doors. You can do it on, like, nearly anything, like, So we're gonna do it on this door here to save a bit of time. Alright.
Why was I led here?
Saves a little bit of time doing that. Okay, we get this ammo here, get the flashballs. Incoming soon is my favorite parts of the game, chapter 10.
I can hear you breathing.
And incoming the newest skip in the run. It's a skip that I might be able to do right away, or it might take like a minute to do. So yeah. If I'm able to do it right away, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna show off and pretend that it's like, yeah, guys, see the skip? This is easy, you know. I do the skip like straight away every time. But if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna look bad, and you know, that kind of thing.
Shit. Gotta get out of here.
Right. Yeah, AKUMU mode is one-hit kill mode. Any damage you take from anything kills you. Right. Oh, okay. Potato aim. So let's see, I want to switch to the electric bolt here. So we have a fight in the barn here, which is just like a bunch of haunted spawning out. The fight is basically just 2 waves of 3 haunted together, so 3 will spawn out. First one, I'm gonna just snipe them here, and second here, you can like reset his animation if you melee him, and then I use their body to burn those 2 now. And now the second wave are coming out. Right, the last haunted is spawning out, so I'm just getting ready to burn them. And there you go. That's the barn fight. It's a very good strat because it saves a good amount of resources. But beforehand, the original strat was just to use like 2 electric bolts.
You've got to keep your strength up.
Your children.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. The infamous chapter 10. So at the beginning, there's going to be a bit of running I'm going to do here before I do what I'm going to be explaining here. But so you might remember there's a part here where a spinning blade with like a bunch of like circus music playing and all that.
Does he mean Ruvik?
And it's a blade that's like constantly spinning around over and over, and you'll get decapitated by it. We're actually going to use that to our advantage to save time. At the beginning, I'm gonna shoot a glass window here. This is going to bait out 2 haunted into the middle of the area so that you get decapitated by it. And one of them has a gun, and the other one, you know, just be a nuisance. So, yeah. So we shoot that. 2 of them will get baited out now. Alright, so we just triggered the blade now.
Better find cover.
So we're just gonna get rid of this guy. This is all very specific what I'm doing, by the way. Just gotta watch out here. Yeah, I should have enough ammo to just like shoot him. I'm gonna wait, by the way. Just be careful. I'm just gonna wait for the sniper. He's gonna shoot. There we go. So when I get this axe here. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna actually craft a electric bolt here. So there's multiple strats I can do here. The strat I'm gonna go with here is to set an electric bolt here. And then I'm gonna snipe this guy in the distance here. Snipe him. Oh, okay. I might die here. Okay. I think it might be safe here. I think the best thing, I can actually just burn him. Alright, he didn't die, so I'm gonna actually just wait for him. Yeah, look at this guy. Right, if he just sprints from me, I can like knock him on the ground and just shoot his head. Alright. Oh, this is not going how I was intending, but hey, I'll take it. We haven't died yet, so I'm doing all I can to survive. Regardless, we've made it all this way, so... Alright, so I gotta get the axe here. I'm actually gonna wait here. So there's usually a sniper waiting for me up above there. But I sniped them earlier with the electric when I was using the electric bolts. We'll watch the blade there. Okay. So we collected the battery there before. We're gonna use that here. Once you put this battery in here, another sniper's gonna spawn, and you can actually just like just gonna watch what's going on here. Yeah, here we go. So the sniper will always he'll always like miss you if you hide behind that wall there.
What the?
All right, guys, here we go. Skipping coming. I'm a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but even though like the thing about I'm just nervous because it's RNG, like execution wise it's just like waiting for it to happen. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna immediately go in here, throw a bottle, bait these, wait for the Ruvik clone. Is he going? There we go. I'm just gonna go around this way. Just bored, I'm getting out of the way. Alright, so usually you collect the battery here to progress the game. But we're actually just going to skip that whole segment and go here. Right, so we can actually leap up here. Alright, we go like this. And basically what we want to happen here is Sebastian will attach to the like the railing here. Where I'm like just holding down A. So I just need to get to the right spot here. And I just want to hope Sebastian will... It's sort of like a little bit RNG that he'll just attach to it for me. Right. Usually this can just happen right away, or it can just take like a few attempts. Alright. Most of the time I actually do get this like right away, but... the thing is, well, Sebastian will more like attach to it if you have like the handgun equipped, like the way. There we go, got it. There we go, nice. So this is the newest skip in the game. Now the thing is, the game, you know, the game at this point now thinks like we've progressed and we've turned on the power. But we still can't actually progress. So the only way around that now is to actually kill ourselves. So another intentional death we gotta do here. So we got a checkpoint now. So now we just go here and just kill ourselves. And now the game thinks we have turned on the power because we've gotten this far, you know, to this point. And now we're here now. Okay, we go to here. Set down electric bolts. Alright. Okay. So now we just go here. You know, I'm actually very happy how that skip didn't actually take that long to do. I was thinking like, is it gonna troll me? Also, you don't need to turn the crank here, you can actually just crouch through here. Okay. So you can actually do the glitch on these levers is here. I prefer not to do it on this one, just because it doesn't really save that much time. And if I have not shot a bullet, I will usually just use the time waiting for the door to open by just shooting one bullet. But you're going to see me use the glitch on the levers here as well, coming up. And once again, we have Laura. We have another possible death incoming, so... If this is going to be the first death in the run, chat, it's been good. 07 for the run so far, you know? It's been a good ride. It's been a good, like, sort of semi-deathless run, kind of. Alright. So look, see the way the crank just instantly turns there? Alright. Let's run away here. I'm gonna go over here. Alright, good. She actually did like something rare there where she teleports. She really like never does that. I think it was probably because I shot her so late. But yeah, we dealt with her anyway. Okay. Alright, once again. Instant crack turn. Sebastian still has to do the animation, but we're still, you know, we're waiting for the flames to go away, so... I'm gonna grab this ammo here as well. Okay. Wait for the stamina to regen. Grabs Laura again. I hope I don't die here, because this part's actually a pretty lengthy checkpoint, so... Okay. The valve skip thing. And now we just want to bait Laura around. We're going to be trying to waste as much time as we can here. I'm going to wait for a little bit here. And then go here now, bait her back. Gotta be careful. She can, you know, troll us again. Well, she can troll us while we're trolling her. Alright.
Damn it!
So, as long as we just immediately run up to this crank, we have enough time to turn it. Alright, nice, nice. And here's Laura gonna sprint up to us here. She is. Oh my god, she's angry. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna wait. Hold on. The sound is kind of glitched out. It's kind of weird, actually. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for her. Alright. Usually I could actually just run past it there, but I wasn't able to this time. Okay. Right, the final Laura segment. Oh boy. Let's hope I don't mess this part up. Okay. Alright, she's doing there. Okay. This is all kind of specifically timed. Spawn. Alright, do that. Oh, I didn't be able. That's fine. Smart. I wanted to do the glitch in that lever, but so that I didn't like reload in the right timing. But we're still fine. It doesn't actually make that much of a difference. We're still doing like what I intend to do. And literally by the time I finish doing all this, the flame will literally just go away, or just about just go away. Okay. Alright. And there we go. That's the Laura segment. It's pretty good. Besides the ending there, and you know, it was actually my fault that I wasn't able to get that last I was intending to do the handgun glitch on that valve, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. So we're on our way to the Amalgam Alpha fight as well. Right.
Shit, back here again.
Amalgam Alpha is a pretty easy fight, but he can get me as well. He can troll. He definitely can troll. Let's see, am I... Alright, full on flash bolts. There's one there, so I'm just making sure. So at the beginning of the fight here, we're going to... if we set off a explosive bolt at the very beginning, the boss doesn't fully alert you. So what we're going to do is we're going to set off an explosive bolt and then switch to a flash bolt and use the flash. And this will usually stagger him. And then we're going to switch back to the explosive bolts and then use the other two that I have. And then I'm going to use like 2 sniper rounds and then throw a grenade. And this should get him into phase 2 then. Now, sometimes he likes to not get affected by the flash grenade. And that's usually what's going to troll me. Or if I miss one of the explosive bolts as well. Also, another thing, my own explosive bolt can kill me as well. But there is like a freaking like pillar or whatever that I'm standing behind, so alright, so we'll just hide behind here. Alright, there's the stagger. Right, hide behind here. Okay. Alright, throw the grenades. Yeah, there we go. That's the trigger for phase 2. Very good. Alright, do that. Yeah, then we just wait. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. That's the Amalgam Alpha fight. Very nice. Thinking, I think I should be fine with sniper ammo wise. I think I'll actually, just hang ammo here. Yeah, the Amalgam Alpha is another infamous, you know, first AKUMU playthrough segment, you know. That'll stop you for a while. Yeah, AKUMU is the hardest mode in the game. It's a one-hit kill difficulty, so any damage you take and you're dead. Okay, chapter 11. This is another insane chapter as well. A lot of people will consider this the hardest chapter in the game. I'd say it's probably in the top 3. Next to 6 and 10. We have another skip as well incoming. Thankfully, this skip is very, very consistent. So it doesn't stress me out like the one in chapter 10 did. So incoming here, there's a haunted that you can't actually like run by him, but it's a bit RNG. Sometimes he can like collision block it and just grab you. So for safety purposes, we're just gonna shoot him out of the way. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot him out of the way. I don't want that guy to ruin the no death run. Right, so we're just gonna harpoon this guy. It's gonna be a bit quick here. So usually you gotta do a lot more for this to get by this part, but thankfully we have a nice skip for this part. Here we go. So if you climb up the ladder there and nudge forward twice and then aim at a certain part there, you can actually just like leap over the gate. The intentional way of doing that part is you have to click on that door that we just jumped over, and that will like trigger a setting on the haunted, and there's like a key behind them that you gotta get. So doing that skip saves about like 40 to 50 seconds depending, because like you gotta like spend time like killing the haunted and getting around them, and then like on your way back even more haunted spawn as well, and they have machine guns as well. So that skip actually does a lot. Alright, we shot the body. Here we can just swim all the way here. The fish is going to pop up there as well, so we're just going to throw the bottle to bait it over there.
Sure as hell don't want to go back
incoming
in the
here,
water
there will
soon.
be 2 Ruvik clones that we got to kill to progress. And also a bunch of like regular haunteds. You can actually, all those haunted lying on the ground right now, you can actually like pre-burn them if you want to make it a bit easier. I guess I will actually do that for this one here. Let's get rid of her. Yeah, let's see. Let's go over here. So once the segment begins here, I'm going to immediately use a harpoon. This will make it so that I can just run up to this guy and just burn him afterwards to instantly kill him. Right, just run up to the clone here. You can shoot the arms to get them away. Okay. And once you kill the clone, it also kills all the haunted as well. Where am I going? Here's Sebastian. There he is.
Some kind of fake?
Here's another infamous segment as well, especially if you're playing on AKUMU, the sort of like garage shutter door segment where, you know, it opens up,
kidding.
haunted spawn out, you kill them, and then it goes down and more
This
spawn
place
out.
is filthy. Is this his doing?
You really gotta know like how the enemies work, especially with some of them have guns and
Are you
so
all
on.
right?
You do realize there would be no one to replace him.
So we're gonna upgrade the Magnum here. Okay. You want the important upgrade for the Magnum is literally just getting the damage up. And then I would either get the accuracy or the fire rate. Either is fine. Alright, let's hope I don't mess up this part now. Now we just gotta hope I don't mess up this part. Okay. Alright. Start off by sniping this guy. It's all there's multiple ways of starting out this fight. The The way I'm doing it right here is kind of one of the safest ways. That's kind of... I'm gonna reload that. I'm just gonna reload this. I meant to do that like more of a charged up shot. I needed to freeze bolt those guys in the back there. I thought I like timed it right, but I didn't. Okay. Right. There we go again. Alright. Actually, yeah, I would like to save my matches, so... Okay. So we just wait for these guys. Okay. So we set this on the ladder because if you set down an electric bolt like upon like bodies that are burning and all that, I'm gonna wait for this guy. Yeah, there's actually a chance. Look at this guy being sneaky. I might actually die here, by the way. Yeah, they got me. I was thinking because I was taking so much time, the enemies are all spawning in. Yeah. Okay, game. Okay, this is gotta be the part that gets me. This part is just so specifically timed. If you just don't do everything like quickly, this is what happens. Right. Okay. Yeah, you have to just do this part like perfectly, or this happens. Alright, I actually fell off this time. Yeah, if I was able to just get the sniper right away, we would have been fine, but... Right. Okay, so we just wait. And then craft another electric bolts. And the electric bolts can despawn if you set them down on like where the enemies are burning and all that. Okay. So that's all that needed to happen there and we would have been fine. Alright. So now we have all the time to just wait here. We're waiting for these guys to spawn in. The guys that just got me there. Alright. All we needed to do was just wait for them. They can't like shoot you until they jump down here. Ooh, that was actually scary. Okay. So now we're just gonna go here and wait. This last guy here. So the safest way of just waiting here for this and doing this. We're just gonna take our time here. You actually can chug 2 grenades at the right time here if you want. If you want to, you know, go for like optimal time. But yeah, I would like to just be safe with that. Alright, so there's a sniper here as well. Oh, you only did 1 shot. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Probably a mistake doing that. Okay. Ugh. These guys make me worried. Alright. You take him out with the Magnum. just a 1-shot him. Hey, yeah, we made it all the way to chapter 11. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Magnum on him, just to get rid of him. Hopefully the flash bolts will actually work. Flash bolts tend to like to not work sometimes. You'll use them and they just don't get flashed. it kind of depends if they're on the same like ground as you or whatever. Oh hey, rumor has it this is one of people's favorite parts of the game. Yeah, for fun. Okay. The main thing that'll get me killed here is potato aim with the handgun. If I miss too many shots. Alright. So come up here, there'll be a guy that'll spawn here, and I'm gonna shoot this barrel afterwards and make the hunt just run into it. Yeah, so just shoot that. Shoot the barrel, get ready for the next guy here as well. Right. Oh, okay, that's not good. I might, oh, this is making me worried. Alright. This was, little bit sloppy, but we did it. It was like I was trying to shoot the barrels a lot sooner, but the game just, the handgun just wouldn't go for it. But hey, we did that anyway. Let's see, we have 2 sniper rounds left over. I usually would probably want to be left with 1, so having 2 is actually pretty cool at this point. Like, we really would be still fine if I even had like 0 sniper rounds at this point, because we don't really need so much. The main ammo we only need right now really is handgun and shotgun ammo. For the next few segments. Okay.
Kidman.
Over here. Grab all this. So here we gotta rescue Kidman here. She's being ambushed by all these haunted. So all these haunted that you see here, these are all connected to the area we're about to run to save her. So you actually can't take them out there, and there'll be less of them when we actually get there. So they all get one-shotted as well. Just it's not the best idea to use the handgun. Most likely you're just gonna miss. So just to make that part easier, we'll just get rid of those 2 guys. Okay. So yeah, if you don't need to like wait for the fish or go up that stairs or anything. Like you can literally just as long as you're going. Like, as long as you're moving the whole time you're able to, you'll usually always avoid the fish every time. So you don't need to stop or anything, unless the game makes you stop. Oh, game, what are you doing? Oh, no. Alright, go. Oh, the game's trolling. I did not want to use a sniper round there, but I had to. Because I had to reload the handgun, and I needed to shoot that body or the fish was going to kill me. So I had to waste that ammo or it was dead. Oh, video game, what are you doing? Okay. Alright, bait all these guys here. Right. Is there one more left? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I was like, I feel like there's probably one more left, and was right. Oh, nice. Look, the game's being generous. Oh, yes. Oh my god, the game's actually being generous to us. Alright.
It's me.
If you hadn't come along.
So you might remember there's an elevator here with a key in it, and there's also a guy with a machine gun as well.
Look out!
But yeah, you can just you don't need to like deal with them as long as you just sprint the whole time here. You'll actually just run by them every time. So we just run by and that's it. Let's see.
I'm so glad you're all right. Ever since the church,
You were at the church?
It makes me wonder if the game didn't kill me there before,
he was when I last saw him.
would the Roomba factory have gotten me here?
I found him in a cage.
That's the thing. It
He
probably
freaked and
was.
ran, though.
One of the things that like
strange things. Have you been
makes me
having
not
nosebleeds,
like
headaches?
speedrunning AKUMU so much is that
Joseph was.
you know it takes so
like he was
long to
turning
get
into
to
one
this
of
point in the
those
game,
things.
and it's just
Maybe
mostly
it doesn't
complete
affect
RNG. So you can have such a nice run going, and you can get to this part, and then you can just die, and that's it. Nightmare difficulty is actually like my favorite, like difficulty to run because it is the same as AKUMU, just without the one-hit kill. And there's also more. There's also an extra skip you can do as well. Well, there's actually two extra skips you can do.
A monster. You attacked me. I'm sorry, but you're tainted now. You might try to stop me through you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Right, so this is just a waiting segment. Just gonna wait for Leslie at this door here.
Get it open. Get it open. Get it open.
Nothing like a good old
Leslie?
close-up of Sebastian.
Leslie, is that you?
Alright, Rubas. I don't like you and you don't like
Leslie?
me, but I'm hoping you'll help me out here.
I'm getting tired of playing games.
Danger, flammable. Alright, let's see what they're doing. So we're just gonna watch what they're doing and just try and adjust to where they're going to get around them. Alright, go. Very nice. Okay, good. That's some great RNG right there. Okay, so we can either flash here or I can just wait. For some reason, they don't hear your footsteps here. So we can actually just, like, run up and stealth for them. I think it's something to do with the gas in the area and there's, like, constant banging on the gates here. I think there's something with the sound like that. And yeah, we can just wait there and stealth for them, run around. Get the card key and just go back to here now. Okay. Flash those guys.
Joseph.
Oh my god, it's Brosev. Joseph the Goat. So yeah, here we are going to pre-equip the Magnum for the next chapter. There is a nice sequence skip with the spider on the bus here. We figured out that if you shoot the spider in the face at the beginning of each segment that you did a part here, it actually skips a few of his animations and attacks. But yeah, you need to pre-equip the Magnum, get ready. Overall, for this whole chapter, this literally saves like 2 minutes of time.
Damned if I'm going to die in here.
I do that. So usually the boss will be trying to like swing at us right now. But because we shot the Magnum right away, the boss will go right into bringing out these little slug things, which is actually the trigger for like ending the segment with them. So that's how we just quickly get rid of the first phase here. Don't even need to collect any more gel around. We're done with gel upgrades. But we'll just get out of the way. So the spider will go away. The spider will come back in a bit. When we do the second phase of that fight, we have to make him summon out this slug things twice now. So we will have to deal with his actual attacks then. I guess I'll just let this. Yeah.
What?
Okay. So this part here is mostly a time segment. I think killing like the first 3 haunteds here will quicken up this segment. But other than that, the rest of it is just completely timed. It's all just killing the right amount of haunted that you need to kill. You know, for just so they don't get you or kill you. And the rest, and then from then on, it's just like surviving. Timing it out. Nice, got him. So we didn't actually kill that haunted there. We just yeeted him out of the area, and he can't get back to the area now. And whenever you kill those Molotov haunted, they respawn. But because we flung him out of the area, he's gone forever now, and he can't respawn. So very good strat for AKUMU. You want to, to make it an easier time. Joseph, help me out, please. Nice, okay. So here I'm just waiting. Gonna use another harpoon here as well for this guy. Yeah.
More of them on the move.
Yeah, so this Molotov guy here doesn't respawn. We just want to shoot him enough to kill him. The game will allow me. Alright, good. Alright. And yeah, that's all we need to do now for this whole segment. We can just like chill out now.
On top of us!
We can just wait out this now. The sniper on the right can despawn here. He usually does. Let's see if he does. Just because how optimized this game is, you know? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, this game is just so... It's so unique, man. You know, so many bizarre things that happen. What is the despawn like, you know? Is he just done with this part, you know? Is he all like, you know what, I'm leaving?
That was a close one.
Is he gonna glitch out? No. Okay. And once again, we're gonna pre-equip the Magnum. So Sparta's about to come back. We'll do the same thing. Skip a few of his attack animations.
Keep us to the left up here.
Okay. So hopefully we don't get trolled here. I sure hope I don't get trolled here, Copium. Oh god, game. Alright, good. Alright. So now we just gotta watch what he does here. Okay. Alright, there we go, nice. Yeah, we needed to do this twice. Let's see, I guess, I'm a bit worried to do this. Oh, the flashes actually don't kill him. I'm dead, never mind. Alright, we just gotta do it again. I never actually tried the flashes before, but yeah, apparently the flashes don't work. I thought they did. It's fine. I assume the checkpoint is just before we do the Magnum. I should have just used another grenade. Just I'm thinking that. So I want 2 hand grenades for the next keeper fight in chapter like 13. Oh no, game. I think I might. I'm gonna reload again. Yeah, I really don't want to do this like when he does that because it just takes way longer. It probably actually still is quicker to reload here than to do it normally. Yeah, the shot just missed there for whatever reason. Just whiffed.
Keep us to the left up here.
Yeah, I'll just use the grenade here, just to make it easier on myself. All right, good. I'll start off this first time. I'll use my handgun and all that. For the next one, I'll use the grenade. All right, nice. So the first one that attacks here doesn't actually kill you. It just you know, grabs your leg or whatever. You don't actually die from it. But I guess the spider's actually leg will actually be the thing that kills me. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we'll use the grenades. Easy clap, and that's the whole fight done now.
This thing moving.
You really can't like just make it simple like what happened like before, or compared to what happened there. Nice, more sniper rounds. I thought it was just like the one there. And let's see here. We have all the flash grenades. Okay. Yeah, that's the end of the bus segment as well. So here, Joseph will get shot by a sniper, and we need to go. There's an ambulance in the distance. No! And there will be haunted in our way. Here. Of course there is. Of course it's haunted in our way.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
Okay, so there's a free explosive bolt for us there. So we're just gonna go here. Just flash bolt those two. The rest of the haunted area haven't seen us yet, so just gonna flash these guys, get around them. Sprint around them all here. Let our stamina regen. Just watch what they're all doing. Okay. Once you grab this, they all despawn now. Yeah, once you get a hemostatic, they all just gone. And then we have all these set of enemies now. Alright, so yeah, we'll go over here. We want to get rid of this guy. Alright, good. That was a good shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get this ammo. I will be waiting for these haunted to move here anyway, so. And yeah, you don't need to actually use the machine gun here. You can just run to the end of this bus here and jump over. And there you go. It's chapter 12. Yeah, the thing about when you're watching this run, you're gonna see all the, you know, how you can exploit this game as much as possible. I guess that's speedrunning in general, though. Like, for example, you don't need to do anything here. This is a full, like, on-rail segment. You can go for a bathroom break if you want right now. It's not possible to die here. On the left side here, there's even going to be a truck in our way. The game actually turns the bus for you at the end of this. So you go into the cutscene. Oh no, we're going to crash. Nope. Nope, the game turns the bus for us.
Kidman?
So yeah, I was never really a fan of, like, I don't really hate the chapters, but when I was first playing this game, I was never really a fan of chapter 11 and 12. I felt like that's when the game was, you know, starting to lose, like, its charm or whatever. But then when I got to this chapter in chapter 14, I really started liking the game again. I really enjoyed these apartment sections, and then like doing like the subway parts in chapter 14, all the way to the octopus boss.
What could cause this much damage? Is that a subway sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, but look how it's positioned. If we can get over there, we might be able to use it to get across.
Let's just concentrate on getting out of here.
Yeah, guys, again, thank you everyone for watching this run tonight. Thanks for stopping by this late. Very late of this run, but very, I would say it's like, it much suits this game to do this run at this time, you know?
Don't risk it. Hold on.
No better hours than to play some Evil Within, starting at 3 o'clock in the morning. Pitch darkness. But yeah, regardless, thank you all for being here, guys. Oh boy, apartment section here. Let's see. What do I have on me here? I assume I want to have like this. Alright, I'll do the more safer strat since I've only one freeze bolt on me. This is another part that has multiple strats we can do. We're going to start off this part by running up to here. Just going to walk up here, let this guy see me. There's a trap in front of me. We're going to let him run into it. Okay. We're just going to immediately run up and burn him. I'm going to go back here. There's a bottle I can get here. I'm going to use that to bait these hunted over here. Now, hopefully, I have gotten all the hunted here. I think I might not have gotten them all. No, maybe I did, actually. No, I didn't actually. That's fine. Just use the flash. Okay. Apparently, like, if I threw the bottle, if the bottle went onto the ground, it would have attracted every haunted in the whole area. And I would have baited them all to the beginning of the area. And we could have just, like, ran around, but still good. We still got around regardless. Okay. Let's go here, burn this guy. Get the freeze bolt out for the keeper here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, all the jumps there.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Oh, he loves tormenting others. Has to let them know he has the upper hand.
If you see me like slowly disarming a trap, it's because you have to, Pyro.
His unholy traps.
The acid traps aren't like shootable or anything like that. So
I could see it, but I couldn't turn back.
You have to click on them just to disarm them.
He knew it.
Detective Castellanos.
Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy?
If one wishes to survive,
okay.
one would do well to consider
the trap here. We can just run by this guy here. The hunter will always like do like a quick turnaround to do a grab animation, so you can literally just like run into here and just get around them.
Joseph?
Let's see, yeah, 2 electric bolts on me, it's what I want. Yeah, so we have more Roombas here. Thankfully, this is more of a... You have more control on these segments here. We're going to use a couple of electric bolts as well. Start off, we'll grab this electric bolt. We're going to that one here. More than likely, those 2 Roombas will go into that electric bolt. And we got one of them. No, we actually got both of them. They went in at the same time. Or it actually came kind of late. We just didn't hear the sound effects. Okay. I'm going to wait here. There's a flame thing there. Just make sure it doesn't get me. Alright. So we'll set a electric bolt here. There is now... one of these Roombas here. There we go. That Roomba has an explosive on it. So... we want to make sure we set that there just to make sure it doesn't get me. And of course the other ones. But yeah, the deadly Roombas. We have 1 hand grenade. Okay, it's fine. Let's see, I'm gonna go up here.
You again?
Use electric bolt from that Roomba. Just to make sure he doesn't get me. Let's see. Okay. So we need to kill the keeper here, like, what, 3 times? Right. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, the Epic Store version, the FPS is adjusted. The FPS is a bit... just makes the whole game act weird. The animation on the enemies and all that isn't what it's supposed to be, so like it kind of adjusts that. There's also a first-person mode as well. You can play the game with first person. The default stamina is adjusted as well. You can sprint for just about up to 5 seconds instead of 3.
I'd better find it.
So yeah, they made some quality of life changes. Okay. 2 to go, chat. 2 to go. Overall, it's been a great run. I'm very happy we got all through, you know. Getting through from like chapter 2 to chapter 10 is actually pretty great.
Joseph, you've got to be alive.
Yeah, it's the same as the it's the same as the Game Pass version, yeah, the Microsoft Store version. I haven't fully checked it, but I think the Epic Store version doesn't have the Fighting Chance pack. I thought it did, but I can't confirm that actually. I haven't actually checked myself. But the Microsoft Store version does have the Fighting Chance pack. That I can confirm. Okay. So yeah, we just used an electric bolt there to get around that. If you want to, and here's a nice little easy strat if you want to get past this subway part here. So just run to here and just like jump onto the side here. And all you gotta do is just run to here and use the flash bolts. And then you can just run by everything here. Very nice and easy strat you can do for this subway segment. Okay. I guess I'll get the shotgun ammo here, just in case. Need to run to here for a trigger. Right, I'm just gonna wait here. Just waiting for my stamina. Nice, I have more than enough trap parts that I need for the rest of the game. Most of it's gonna be spent on crafting electric bolts. Okay. So you can actually save time in the water segments here if you press the shoot button like this, and you do like the free aiming. You actually walk faster. So you can actually get through these parts quicker. And we have is it? I think it's 2 more. We do the handgun glitch again here. Here we go. Instant valve turning. And the next one is actually pretty nice because before this glitch was discovered, we would have to use an electric bolt here. So we saved 4 trap parts by not needing it anymore. Right.
Shit.
Can't do that.
Gotta be more careful.
It's very tight timing as well. So if I mess up this, we are toast. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be running around alter egos here, and if we're not quick enough, they'll actually grab me. So because of how fast we turn the crank, we can actually just you know, turn it and then get out. So this alter ego to my right here is gonna be going up to me. Alright, so we do that. Speedily turn it there to get around them. Yeah, that saves us a good amount of trap parts. Okay. We skip a long animation by shooting. the boss there. Yeah, let's see. We'll get this ammo. I'm gonna put the Magnum in the shortcut here. We're gonna use it for the boss fight. Let's craft more electric bolts. So for this boss fight, we will use a electric bolt and roughly about 8 handgun rounds.
Damn it.
Or Magnum rounds, sorry.
Electrician.
It's kind of specific how this fight is done as well. We want to wait a second before we set down the electric bolt on the ground, because usually if you set it down like immediately, it'll like make the boss do a weird animation where you won't be staggered for long. But if you wait a second, it will make him be staggered for longer. Right. Alright, let's see what he does now. We're just gonna wait a second and go. Alright, here we go. And this is what happens when you do this glitch on these machines here. I love showing this off. Didn't I tell you guys this game is optimized? Very nice. But yeah, the strat for that fight. We start off, do electric bolts, shoot 4 times. Usually probably about 2 to 3 shots in the head. You don't want to do too much damage at the beginning because the boss jumps up into the ceiling in phase 2. So we want to just do just about enough damage. And then the boss does an animation where he's like bring out the little slug things out of his mouth. But like he's stuck in that animation while he's doing it, so I can just unload 4 more Magnum bullets to finish him off then, because he's stuck in that animation. Eat your heart out, PvP. Once the speedrun is done, I've technically completed a win-win. That's a winning attitude right there. I don't need to complete even within AKUMU. I've watched it be done.
You published my research in your name again. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
And I have done you a favor.
Okay.
You have no
Forced
credentials.
unskippable dialogues
You'd
here.
never appear in a reputable journal otherwise. Nobody in the world knows you even exist.
Oh, but they will know. I have surpassed you in every way you can imagine. No matter. I have what I need. All that's left is the procedure.
Sebastian is just totally done at this point, you know? He's all like, duh, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Let's move on.
You wouldn't dare. You couldn't.
Precisely.
Alright, we do the exact same thing that we did here in chapter 5. We set down a electric bolts. And I actually specifically stand here to move this guy's body. It'll make him be more in the middle of the room, just to help get all the hunted into the electric bolts. Okay. Alright, chat, here we go. The final chapter. Chapter 15, An Evil Within. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat, to announce to you all. we've all been lied to. This game is called An Evil Within, not The Evil Within. Man, we've been duped and lied to. Aye.
Nobody here at all? Ruvik?
Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Oh, hey, look, it's us Evil Within fans waiting for the Evil Within 3 to come out. Bethesda, hello.
Losing our minds.
Tango.
This way.
Losing our minds.
Hey, wait!
Let's go.
All right, kid, where are you taking me?
Speedrun the Evil Within 2? I have, yeah. I've speedrun the Evil Within 2 on GDQ as well. We done that there a few months ago.
This way.
It's going to come down.
This way. This way.
Sebastian! Leslie!
I assume we're making some good time in this run since we haven't. I don't think we've lost too much time.
Beacon, just like Joseph said.
All right, let's go. Make our way back to Beacon again. Solid run, to be honest. Yeah, no, this run was actually far exceeded my expectations.
I knew it.
My hope was like to try and get like 5 deaths at the most. So we've only had like what, 2 or 3. Dude.
The sedative they used on me must have been my home.
Plus the force deaths that we need to do for the 2 skips in chapter 3 and 10. Oh, hey, we're back here, but we can sprint this time now. Alright, so watch Sebastian's running animation here, running up these stairs. So like derpy and cartoony. Look at him go. Man, I should be laughing. That's probably how I run upstairs now. Now that I think about it. Maybe I should be laughing. Right, one final like gauntlet of the game here.
Damn it! Hey!
Okay. Goodbye, lantern. Oh boy. This part's a little bit tightly timed. We need to be running to certain spots at the very beginning of this fight if we want to go like correctly or fast. There's enemy spawn out in groups and so on. So we'll start out by immediately running to here. Want to get here as quickly as possible because we need to set down electrical before these hunters spawn in, or they're just gonna like run around. You don't really have much time at all. Okay. First set there. Now the next like 4 will spawn here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna see craft these two. I gotta hurry up as well because yeah, these guys are gonna spawn in. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Now, if I'm lucky, I will burn all 4 of these hunters together. If the checkpoint pops up, we got them all. No, I didn't get beat. It's fine. This freeze bolt is an emergency, so if I fail the burn, we can just yeah, freeze bolt them. Okay. So basically to fully exit this part, we need to kill there's a Sadist with an RPG that's going to spawn in. And we need to kill the 300, I think, if that spawn here. And then another 300 will spawn here. So we're going to set bolts there. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to take my time here because they like to take their time if I run up immediately. Alright. And there we go. And here's the Sadist with the RPG. I'm going to like wait a second before I run here because his RPG could bounce off the walls that I'm running through there. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't think he'd get me there. It's fine. Thankfully the checkpoint's like right here, so. Wait, where do I run to now with the checkpoint? I guess it's like just going around here. Let's see. Got parts. Damn, I thought I wasn't actually barred to wait, I think I needed to do I need to no, I don't need to reload the call. Right. Yeah, we just did the same thing again. It's actually, it really is actually very lucky that he got me there as well. Now I'm thinking about it. For him to actually get me there, it needs to be like a certain like point where I'm running. I think we should be fine if I just this way here. Right. Once you get close, we'll be switches to the chainsaw. I literally just need to get Yeah, just one sniper shot him in the head and we're good to go. Right. Okay. Usually I would actually have one sniper round or one magnum round on me at this point, but it's fine if I don't as well. Do I have a grenade on me at all? I don't, so I'm gonna get actually this. Is there which side has the sniper rounds? There we go. I think I heard it say YOLO. Yeah, I also specifically play with controller. I'm not comfortable with keyboard and mouse, so couldn't even play with keyboard and mouse if I tried. Well, I could, I just wouldn't be fast. Okay. Alrighty. The explosions. Good. Right. So that's the double keeper fight. Another also obvious reference to Sentinel 2, with the the two pyramid heads.
I created this world. You cannot keep me here.
How much evil is within tonight? Well, considering we started this run at 3 o'clock in the morning for me, very, very evil. Very evil. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Yeah, what's that? Go. Right, go. Right, I'm constantly crouching there so the bomb doesn't go off. Right, we can flash the eyes. Okay, we can shoot that. Okay. Run, Sebastian. So usually you would actually like try to avoid the blood and all that when you're sprinting, but you can actually just stay to the corner there and just like sprint all the way down. But yeah, at this point now, the main gameplay is basically done. The rest of the game is like more scripted, on rails. It's kind of the thing that disappoints me with the ending of this game. When you're playing this game, you spend the majority of this game, upgrading your skills and, upgrading the accuracy of your gun, the damage and all that. And you don't even use your actual weapons on the final fight.
If I make it out alive, I'm never riding in an
The game's like,
elevator.
I guess, final fight with actual, with your actual guns is the segments we just did there with the double keepers, the RPG Sadist. I guess that's the game's intended final fight before you do these parts.
It can't be.
This is something they improved on with the sequel as well. The sequel has a nice ending boss, I think. The Myra boss fight, I think, is pretty good. It's kind of funny, like, looking at these parts when you're just skipping all the scenes, because it's like, it's just Sebastian constantly being thrown around. Okay. So this is just, you know, watch out for the arms, avoid them, run around. Hey, look, the boss has braces. What's going on there? An amalgam with good dental care.
The only real downside is you're gonna break his braces.
Yeah, actually, no, that guys just said that, I'm just thinking of all the times I'm gonna shoot him here now. Oh no. Alright. So the game says to shoot the weak spots here. You do want to do that, but you really actually want to be shooting the brain. That actually ends the segment quicker. You only want to shoot the weak spots because it enters a death animation. But if you want to end this part quickly, you want to be aiming for the brain. I could have actually ended it right there if I got the right shots off, but there we go. But yeah, how much you shoot the brain there does some sort of impact to this part as well with the RPG. You can also see like his head is like kind of off there as well.
I love AKUMU mode because like he has a pipe through his chest, but that's not damage.
Yeah. There's also a part as well in chapter 11 where you see him like actually take damage and all that, but he doesn't die from it.
Getting hit by a bottle from Joseph will kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was nice. I almost got the headshot there. At the very beginning, if you time it right, you can get a headshot. It's a very specific shot. Okay. So you can actually do this part like extremely fast if you get the right headshots off. It's actually really hard to do. Alright, nice. We got 2 headshots already, so that's good. Okay. Nice. Actually saved a bit of time there on that. Oh no, don't fail the final shot. In the past years ago, I have failed no death runs to that final shot. It's happened. Mainly purely just because, like, I'd be so nervous that, you know, we got this far and then I'll just start, like, shaking and all that. We still got a little bit of time before time.
I created this world. You cannot keep me here.
Still got a bit. It kind of looks like the game's over, but no, there's still a bit more.
I'm going to finish this.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. It would be perfect if the IG... We I remember years ago we did used to think the IGT stopped here, but no, it doesn't, sadly, because it is the end of the gameplay. But the in-game timer stops once you skip this first cutscene here. That's when the IGT stops.
Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere. No one can.
All right, Jennifer Carpenter, if you say so. All right, so time incoming. And time. All right.
GG. That's what
GG.
you got. You got a...
See the results here. So yeah, AKUMU in 3 hours and 2 minutes. And 4 deaths.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, like, what? 2 of those deaths were technically planned, right?
Yeah, that they were on purpose for skips, so really 2 deaths, you know, quote unquote. But yeah,
pretty good stuff.
Pretty good stuff for a GDQ run, you know. And keep in mind, this is a no DLC pack run, so it takes a bit longer to do this run. The quickest time is around 2:57, so it's not that